Hello, my darlings. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I have beautiful French country inspired bee decor for you, made out of mostly Dollar Tree products. For the first DIY, I used these two Dollar Tree lanterns. And what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna paint them with the ink paint. I'm gonna cover the whole thing out. When they're all nice painted and dry, we're gonna use one bee stencil, and I got those stencils from Plaid and I purchased them from Michael's a couple of months ago, and I'm using a milk jug paint with a sponge, and we are covering the stencil until we got that beautiful bee. I'm gonna use this stencil for all four sides of my lanterns. Now that we have all four sides covered with a bee, we're gonna put them on the side, and now I'm using those wooden dowels. I got those from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna cut a couple of pieces so we can make it in a shape of a scale. Now that I have my wooden dowels ready, I'm using this hexagon sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put it on the bottom of my balance scale. So that's what we are making with these two wooden dowels. We're just trying to make a balance scale, just trying to see how it's gonna look. I'm adding a nail to connect these two dowels on top. With a hammer, I'm gonna try to put it on top first, so we can have a sturdy surface. For the bottom, I'm using a different bolt so it can be more stronger, and we're gonna connect our dowels, and it's gonna be more sturdy because this balance scale is gonna hold our lanterns that we just made. So now with my gun, I'm trying to put it on first. And on top, I'm just adding my dowel right there in the middle, going all over that bolt that we just put in. I'm gonna add wood glue as well to make it more sturdy. I had my helper here. My husband is helping me a little bit holding that. And now when it's all ready, I'm gonna paint it with the ink paint again. Cover the whole scale. I just wanted to make a simple scale. I didn't do anything else. I just painted out, and I think it looks very pretty, and we can put any kind of things on these both sides of this beautiful scale. Now when my scale is ready, I'm gonna use this chain from the garden section from Dollar Tree as well. I'm gonna use one chain for each lantern. Just gonna put them on two sides. Since those lanterns are coming with two holes, I just put it in and I made it sturdy, and that's it. Super simple and easy, beautiful high-end DIY. Just measuring to see how it's gonna look before I put it in on my scale. I repeated the same process for my second lantern as well, and I made one longer and one shorter chain. And look how cute it looks so far. I have also added a stitching lines with this white marker from Dollar Tree on each side of my lanterns just for extra details, and also there is some letter cutouts on each side of those letter lanterns. It says believe and be happy on the other one, I believe. I put just a little bit of marker on those letters as well, just for an extra touch. And that's it, and my first project is done. You gotta let me know, what do you think? I really like how high-end and French country it looks, together with this simple made stand, scale, balance scale, whatever you like to call it. I think it looks very beautiful for our home decor. Let me know, what do you think? Today I'm so happy that I'm a part of the Busy Bee collab. Our friend Mary Beth got us together, me and Kiki, so we can create beautiful bee decor. And if you haven't visited Mary Beth's channel, please do so, along with Kiki. Mary Beth's channel is called MB Great Designs, and Kiki's channel is called Kiki DIY. Both my beautiful friends, super talented, creating beautiful home decor. And if you haven't visited their channel yet, what are you waiting for? I will have their links in my description box, along with the playlist of our videos today. For my next project, I'm using this round metal wreath from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm gonna use a shelf liners. You know I'm good with making wreaths with these shelf liners, and nothing without that this time. I'm gonna make a black and cream beautiful bee French country style wreath. Super easy. I'm just cutting my shelf liners on half, and I'm just gonna put them on my wires. I'm using the 2 middle wires, and for one wire I'm gonna use a cream shelf liner, and for the other liner I'm gonna use a black liner until I create ruffles, and they're all fully covered. Super simple as that. As you can see, I just put it in the middle of the wire. Both sides of the shelf liner are equal, and I'm just pulling that until it's all fully covered, if that makes sense. Next, I'm adding my black shelf liner on the 3rd wire, and we're just gonna pull and make some ruffles as well. As you can see, it's super simple and easy. I'm just pulling the liner, and then I'm gonna divide it on half, and I'm just gonna pull it, and that ruffle is gonna be created by itself. Super simple and easy. You don't need to add any Chanel stamps or anything, because this shelf liner is stronger enough to be hold it on the wire wreath, and it's just a beautiful wreath. I made so many wreaths from these shelf liners, and I'm really loving it, and they look super high-end, and no one knows that those are made out of shelf liners. Now when first section is done, I'm going on the second one, and I'm just following the same step and creating the pattern with the cream and a black, just like so, until we cover the whole 6 section. This metal wreath is coming in a 6 section, and each section is just following with 1 cream and 1 black shelf liner until it's all fully covered. And we're almost ready, covering the whole wreath with these beautiful shelf liners, and look how cute it looks. I am really loving. Next, I'm gonna use these 2 tags from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna use one of these chess wooden plaque, also from the kids section. I removed 1 tag out of the second one, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna measure it on my chess plaque so we can cut it off and cover that tag with it. Super simple. Just measuring, make sure it's the same size. Since this is a very thin wooden plaque, it's so easy to be cut with a cutter, so I'm just going on the lines and I'm trying to cut it off. Now when it's all cut it off, I'm just using a sander to make the smooth edges, and also I'm measuring so I can poke a hole in the middle for my tag. Super simple and easy. For the other tag, I'm gonna use one of those A-Makers stencils. Just gonna put it on top, and I'm just gonna use a milk jug paint just to cover it. And look how beautiful it came. It has some French written words in there. And for my chest tag, I'm just gluing it with a hot glue. Super beautiful signs. I'm really loving this black and cream combination. What a beautiful colors. Super cute French country bee decor for today. Now that my signs are ready, I'm gonna see where I'm gonna put them on my wreath. I'm putting the twine together with the tags, and I'm gonna tie my wreath in the middle. Super simple and cute. Just like that. I also glue just a little corner of my chest sign with the stencil sign so they don't move. And next I'm gonna make a simple bow with this velvet ribbon that I have in my crafting stack. This ribbon is so soft that it's so hard to make a bow, so I just making a simple bow, just rolling it couple of rows until we make couple of loops. And I'm just gonna tie it in the middle with one of those lace ribbons that we got from Dollar Tree. super simple. And I'm just gonna open up the loops. I think I made 3 on each side, 3 or 4. I believe it's 3 loops on each side. And as you can see, this ribbon is so soft. If you have a wire, and I had it for a long time ago, purchased from Joanne. It had a wire, but because of that velvet material, it's just so soft, so hard to make a bow. Just opening up the loops. I also gonna add a totally dazzled brooch in the middle, and I'm gonna add my bow on top of my sign. And we're gonna have a beautiful French wreath for today's home decor with this bee design and the chest tag. I think it looks so high-end, and nobody knows that this wreath is made out of a Dollar Tree shelf liner. What a beautiful home decor, high-end, and it only cost me a couple of dollars. Let me know what do you think, and if I inspire you for you to create and make beautiful wreath. And you can always make a different design, different style, also different colors. Sky is the limit. And for my last DIY today, super simple. I'm using this round canvas purchased from 5 and Below. They're coming as 2 as a set. I'm using one of them. First, I painted with a milk jug paint to match my skin today. And also now I'm adding 3 lines of this tape, and I removed the middle tape, and now I'm gonna cover it with a mineral chalk paint in the middle first, so we can get that French style design. Super simple, just making a straight line. And now when it's all ready, I'm removing those tapes, just like that. Next, I'm gonna cover that line that we painted. And also we're adding a thin liners tapes. I don't know how you're calling those tapes. I found those at Dollar Tree. So we can make another lines on the side of this longer line that we made. Just adding one thin line and adding another thin line next to it. Make sure it's all nice and straight. I am doing the same thing on the other side, using 2 thin lines of this tape, just like that. I'm adding more tape on each side as well. I'm sorry you cannot see that yellow tape that much but from the camera, but I hope you know what I mean. Just putting those tapes so we can make stripes, 2 more stripes. Now I'm just going to remove one of the thinner tape that we added, just like that. And we're gonna paint those empty lines in there with the mineral paint as well, just like that. Now when they're all nice and covered, we're gonna remove the tape. And look how beautiful they came out. I'm really loving this color, and I really love how nice and straight they came out. I'm also using this A-Maker stencil that I used on my previous bee decor video. If you're interested, I have that link in my description box just to see how I made these beautiful pillows. and I use this stencil as well. And now with the ink, I'm just gonna use the queen bee in the middle. Make sure I got everything in there with the wings and the legs from the bee. And that's it. That's it for this DIY. Look how cute and beautiful vintage French country it looks. And my darlings, we came to the almost end of the video. I hope you enjoy watching me creating all these beautiful high-end decorations, and I inspire you to create beautiful home decor with the help of Dollar Tree products. And Mary Beth and Kiki, thank you so much for having me in this beautiful collab today. I love you, my ladies. And my darlings, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy from me to you. Bye-bye.